Raceland Krško, setting up the M2 for the drifts to test the layout, to show you guys how the factory BMW M2 can drift. There's a delay on the power and there is a delay in the lock of the differential. So when you expect the diff to lock and the power to engage to the rear wheels, nothing happens for about 1 second, and that's enough delay to surprise you when it comes. The car is not sharp enough as you expect it to be on the race car, so that's the main problem for now. Caught on the camera one wheel spin, we have a delay on the differential, we have a delay on the throttle, and we have less steering angle. Those are the problems of the factory car. What we can do is a differential tuning and mechanical transfer, because this is electronically controlled differential. We're going to transfer it to fully mechanical LSD unit to try to clear at least one mistake, because that's what we do. We can do the differential, and that is our next project.
So that concludes today's session. We'll see you in a couple of weeks, so we'll see how the mechanical diff holds up, but you'll be surprised.
Now we have done some mods on the limited slip diff. We packed a brand new clutch pack, we added the preload on the differential, that way adding the mechanical component in the electronically controlled differential from the factory. And we are here today to test what we have done on the limited slip differential on our M2. And the professional drift truck is waiting for us. This differential setup is ideal for drifting, and yet no mistake of overheating the differential whatsoever, no side effects, there is no chattering noise in the corner with that you might experience with the racing differentials for the track, and yet the performance it showed today is more than decent to compare it with a proper race setup limited slip diff. So we are tremendously happy today what we have done. So stay tuned, guys. And now's the time to take a closer look at the differential itself, how it works, and what we have done so special to completely change the way how car behaves. You see, this is a clutch type LSD unit, but with one big difference. It relies only on an electric motor which is engaging the clutch stack when the ECU demands the diff to be locked. But when the electric motor is in position 0, the gap between plates is so big that the differential spins completely freely, like an open differential. And that's the problem right there. There is a delay in lock, which you can actually feel, especially in transitions during drifting. The ECU gathers info from various sensors such as ABS, DSC, G sensor, steering wheel position sensor, damper position sensor and such. Therefore, reaction is a bit slower, but the bigger problem is that it knows to be inadequate. I mean, when you expect your diff to be fully locked, it's not, and vice versa. You have to trust some algorithm which tells you when and how much your diff is going to be locked. And if you're a bit advanced driver, you don't want that. Mechanical LSD is so much more predictable and you can adjust it accordingly to your preferences. This is why mechanical LSD units are still to be found in most race cars. What have we done about this? We implemented a mechanical component in this system. Let's say we mixed up electronic and mechanical limited slip differentials. Our clutch spec provides a preload, also known as breakaway torque, so you have at least 40% lock available all the time at every moment, even when the electric motor is in position 0. This way the LSD is never fully opened. You can look at it this way. The factory setup works from 0 to 100% lock, while our setup works from 40 to 100% lock. When that delay occurs, mechanical lock got you covered until the diff is under the load again. This compensates for all imperfections of the electrical system and makes the differential sharper and more precise. This upgrade gives you the benefits of both worlds, the response of traditional limited slip differential and the smoothness of the modern technology.